Yaku?
No, actually,
You need to
wait a
tell us what
second.
the question
The
is.
questions ain't hard. So if, look,
But
I
just
can
give us
tell-
an example. Give us an example.
I want it to be a surprise, so when I start, it's starting.
But if you give us the first question,
okay,
four of them will
all right,
be a
okay.
surprise.
First question is, what is a woman?
Okay, so it's like that. I read it,
It's like that. It's like that. What is a woman?
What is it for? Is it some kind of research?
No. See, I just thought like I'd come out today, yeah. I mean, I do videos about like, you know, just easy stuff like this, yeah. And how like we take so much for granted, like words we use and so on. But when it comes to us defining them, we kind of start, you know. And it's no real agreement between all of us what these things mean. I just wanted to find out more. Yeah.
I'm
So
down.
I'm thinking,
It's okay.
I'm thinking, huh?
I'm down.
You're down?
Yes.
You don't want it, you mean?
No, I'm saying I'm down.
Okay,
I'm
cool. That's my man there. All right, fire away then. What is a woman for you? I mean, really, you know, what does it mean to be a woman? What would you say a woman? You know,
I would say that from a man's perspective,
right.
women are every single act that we do every day is in order to please women and everything that goes with it.
Okay.
So basically, man's philosophy or point of living is to please women. Every single thing we do.
Yeah, I see that. I like that one. But how would you define a woman? How would you?
Person, vagina.
A person with what again?
Vagina.
What's that? Okay. Person with vagina. Okay, that's the anatomical name, yeah?
That is a woman.
I like that. That is the only difference between. I mean, that is the only thing that means woman.
Physically, yeah.
Physically, huh? Breasts.
I mean, you also
But
have
it
breasts.
differs. When it comes to breast, it
It
differs
depends from the weight.
from a sample to sample. So
Okay. Like those Chinese sports women, they don't really have breasts, but
That's it.
they're women too. Okay, what is a man? What is a man? How would you define a man? I can ask the sister here also. Or even from your point of view, please, no restrictions, you know.
man is the most supreme physiological being on Earth,
Wow.
In the universe.
as we know it, in the universe as we know it. Not to be too what's it called? I don't know the words. Machinistic. What's it? I don't want to sound stupid.
Machoistic.
Machinistic.
Machoistic. Gosh. You know, when you're in a different country, some words just have so many different.
Exactly.
I was in Italy this afternoon, and they write like 2 languages, so you get confused which one is the right one from your point of view. You know what I
Fair
mean?
enough. Fair enough.
I'll ask this third question: what is love? What is love?
Love is a state of mind.
State of mind.
Like completely physiological. It's
Completely physiological.
a state of mind.
State of mind.
It's just you can define it.
Love cannot be described in words.
Well, I think it can be described in words because
Very
cannot-
bad, I would say.
you cannot put a pattern on the explanation of love. There's no.
No? Are you
there's
sure?
No, there's
And
no
it's always
common.
relative.
There's no common
Love is
explanation.
relative.
for
Okay. Okay. I like that also. Love is relative. No description. No. Yeah. So.
No, but every single thing you can describe, you can find common things. And like if we have a crowd of things or whatever, a crowd of people, when it comes to certain I can't find the words right now. Certain characteristics, you'll always find some similarities. But when it comes to life, it's unique.
Can I ask a personal question? It's not disrespectful. It's just an analytical question. Did you ever have love as a child?
Yes.
Yes, sister did. You did. Yes. You still have love now? Okay. You, sir?
I don't know. I think you're not mature enough as a child, or you don't understand what love really is when you're a child. You can define that feeling. You can define it with
All right.
words.
If a mother says she loves her child, what do we conclude from them? If a mother says, this is my child and I love him or I love her, what does she mean? What do we think she means when we hear them? A mother says, or even these birds, they say they love their children. What do we see when we use that word for them, that they love their children? What do we take from them?
I don't think you can call it love. I think just the undisputable connection between one entity creating another entity and claiming it and taking care of it and being responsible for it, and just one entity creating another, and then the two entities becoming one.
Are you a scientist or something?
Just like too small feet, too much. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right, okay. All answers are welcome. I mean, should men get pregnant?
Most definitely.
Most definitely not.
No.
Would that inconvenience the macho-kissimo state of mind?
It's a very good question.
Or would it change man's shape?
It definitely would. I mean, there's researches about that. You got men that are taking care of children now, so they take their maternity leave. So maybe you should analyze them, and you can come to some scientific conclusions.
I'm really hoping to meet at least one today.
You won't find one here.
Not easily.
This is ex-communist republic. We're not that liberal when it comes to these things.
Where do we come from? That's my final question, unless you have other things we could add. Where do we come from? Because there was a book out some time ago saying men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Venus, yeah. But in reality, what's your thoughts on that?
Where we come from?
Yeah.
My opinion?
Yeah,
Is,
please.
you got two explanations, which one is the religious explanation, which is absurd. You got the evolutionary explanation, that comes from evolution, and I think that explanation is just boring.
Which one's boring?
The evolutionary.
The evolutionary.
Yeah, the evolutionary explanation is just boring. So I think everyone should have their own explanation when it comes to where they come from. And no, I'm serious. Because most of the things we don't even understand where we come from. I mean, we always come to an end. We're creating the universe, and we don't even know what universe exists. So whatever. We exist from.
So you're gonna say we're pretty much confused?
We're so confused. It's unbelievable.
Oh, I have one more question to ask. Sorry, I said this was my last question. If you saw a woman walk past and she had 2 heads and 5 arms and 6 legs, what would you say?
Marry me right now.
Okay.
I'd say give me 5, I guess.
Oh yeah, give me 5. And that shouldn't be hard for her because she already got 5. You get it out. All right. It's been interesting. Thank you very much. 2, 4, 6, 7 questions. How do you think we did?
You definitely.
I'm going to give you the answers now. You want the answers? I'm just joking. I'm not prepared to give answers today. Hey, is it still recording?
Yes.
Good. Would you like a copy of this recording?
No.
No? Would you like to see it later?
But just if you're gonna publish this anywhere,
Yeah, I can
write down my email.
Yeah, please.
And,
put it here, please. So I can send you and let you know where it is. Yeah.
Yes,
Please.
I'd like to see it. What your findings are gonna be.
I don't know if I'll get a really nice picture of your faces in.
That's fine.
Yeah? So I'm not going to be able to...
I'll recognize my shirt.
That's...
You have a hard time finding Italian and speak English.
Oh,
By the way, what are you? What is your plan with this research? Are you traveling around and just?
like I
Just fuck with the man's mind, or
no. I kind of do social connections. Yeah, I'm struggling to find a name for what I do because I do everything you probably do, and you know.
that's fine. Maybe
Yeah.
someday that's gonna be a science. You know?
Yes, what I do really do, like connecting with people on issues, just you know, just as they are, and then sometimes I record them, sometimes I don't, and then I do some information sharing, my views.
I think it's a very honorable job. I mean, if you can call it a job, let's call it a call.
Passion or
Quest.
a quest, that's another word. Yeah. The quest for answers or
The
whatever.
eternal truth of the human mind.
I like that one. I might use it. I might call it. My name's Ty anyway.
Oh, my name's Jaco.
Yako.
Nice to meet you.
I might call this the Thai quest. I might call this
Where are
the
you
Thai
going
quest.
next?
If I've got enough, what do you call it, camera space? Oh, you mean here or later on?
In your quest.
I might head to Austria, Germany.
Can I give you advice? Austrians and Germans are pretty narrow-minded and boring. I think you should go south. If you go south to Croatia, you're gonna find
Much more
much more interesting views. It's just that subculture is much more involved in Croatia and the southern countries. It's evolution. The northern countries are more tight, and the southern countries are down to party.
I'd really like to take up some answers with you, but let's just say why I just really came out this evening or afternoon is just to get these few questions. You know? Each question will probably take a lot of time. But on a serious level, yeah.
It's probably most difficult to find people who actually answer.
You know what? First two groups I've spoken to have been really nice. And I'm really
As I said, if you go to Austria, you'll find an enormous number of people that won't even know how to express their thoughts because the level of English is just not sufficient. But if you go, honestly, I would recommend you go south. You're gonna find.
take you on board, yeah.
Go at least to Croatia.
I try. Hey guys, I'll send you a mail anyway.
Good luck with
Definitely.
your quest.
Sister, thanks a lot for the answer.